Let's just dive right in, shall we? We're about to decode your cat's secret language. Because it turns out they have this whole set of unspoken rules for you. And, well, understanding them can literally change everything about your relationship.
So, let me just ask you this, right off the bat. Is it possible, even remotely possible, that your cat is quietly losing trust in you day by day and you don't even know it? The answer, surprisingly, might be yes. You see, your cat lives by this secret rule book. It's a code of conduct that goes way beyond just wanting food and a clean litter box. And most of us, we're out here breaking these rules every single day completely by accident. And here's the kicker. The final verdict on how well you're doing, the ultimate measure of their trust in you, is revealed by one simple, brutally honest behavior: where they choose to sleep at night. So stick with me because we are going to break this all down. Okay, first up, let's talk about the one mistake that almost every single cat owner makes. To us, it feels like we're being loving, but to them, it's a completely different story. When you gaze lovingly into your cat's eyes, you think you're sharing this special, tender moment, right? But in their world, a direct, unbroken stare isn't love. It's a challenge. It is the silent signal that happens right before a fight in the wild. So you're trying to say, "I love you," but what they're hearing is, "I am a threat." And listen, this isn't just some cute theory. It is backed by actual science. A study in the Animal Cognition Journal literally confirmed that cats will physically avoid people who stare at them and move towards the people who get the etiquette right. So, what is the right way to do it? It's this super simple 3-step process. You look at them with soft eyes, not a hard stare. Then, you give them a slow, deliberate blink. And finally, you just gently look away. That slow blink, that's what they call a cat kiss. That's the real way to say, "I love you and you're safe with me." All right, on to the next rule. Have you ever been there? You're peacefully petting your cat, everything is great, and then suddenly, bam, they bite you. It feels so random and confusing, but it's not. You just broke another one of their silent rules. There's actually a name for this. It's called petting-induced aggression. Basically, your cat's nervous system has a tipping point. What starts as a wonderful, pleasurable sensation can quickly turn into overstimulation, which literally starts to irritate their nerve receptors. The purring stops, and that bite is their only way of screaming, "Okay, that's enough." Now, the good news is they always give you a warning before the bite, but these signals are incredibly subtle. You have to watch for a twitching tail, or their ears starting to flatten back just a little, or that weird little ripple of skin that goes down their spine. The second you see any of these, just stop. That isn't you getting rejected, that's you showing respect. This next one is huge. It's about something we just see as, tidying up. But from your cat's point of view, it can feel like a complete violation of their safety. You know that one spot on the couch or that beat-up cardboard box they just refuse to let you throw away? To you, it's just a thing. To them, it's a sanctuary. They actually mark these places with their own unique scent from glands in their cheeks and paws. It creates this invisible map that constantly tells them, "This space is mine. This space is safe." And that's exactly why moving their stuff is such a big deal. A study actually found that disrupting a cat's environment, even just moving their favorite blanket to a new chair, is a massive source of stress. So when you think you're just cleaning up, you might actually be erasing their entire sense of security. Okay, our next 2 rules kind of fall under this big umbrella of social etiquette. Because believe me, cats take their social rituals very, very seriously. And these are 2 that we humans get wrong all the time. First up, mealtime. For a cat, eating is when they are at their most vulnerable. Their head is down, their guard is dropped. Standing over them or trying to pet them creates this pressure, this stress, even if you have the best intentions. Second, greetings. When you walk in the door, they expect to be acknowledged. To a cat, ignoring them isn't a neutral act. It's a social rejection. It's you saying you're not important. Luckily, the fix for this is so easy. The proper greeting they want takes like 3 seconds. As soon as you walk in, just look their way, give them that slow blink we talked about earlier, and say something in a soft, gentle voice. That's it. You've just followed the rule, and you've reinforced your bond. And all of this, it brings us to the final test. This is where all those little daily interactions, all those moments where you either followed the rules or broke them, this is where it all adds up. It's time to find out what your cat's sleeping spot really says about you. Think about it.
A cat is never more vulnerable than when it's asleep. So the location they choose for that deep, unconscious state, well, that is the most honest, unfiltered piece of feedback you will ever get on their trust in you.
Okay, level 1. If your cat sleeps on your chest or curled up near your head, that is the absolute jackpot. That is complete and total surrender. They are placing themselves in the most vulnerable position possible, right next to the giant, noisy creature they live with. And in doing so, they're telling you, I feel 100% safe with you. Now, what if they sleep down at the foot of the bed? Hey, this is still a fantastic sign. It means they definitely trust you enough to be close, but they're also keeping a little strategic distance. This is a sign of cautious trust. They're saying, I want to be near you, but I also want to have an easy escape route, just in case. And what if your cat consistently sleeps in a whole other room? It does not mean they don't love you, so don't panic. But it does signal some lingering uncertainty. It might just be a little clue that one of the silent rules we've talked about today is being broken, making them feel like they can't fully let their guard down around you. At least not yet.
But here is the most important part of this entire thing. None of this is a final grade. Trust is built day by day, interaction by interaction. Every single day you wake up is a brand new opportunity to learn their language and start following their rules. Your cat lives by this code. It's instinct. And really,